So I just got in, tired, lack of sleep, and also because I had a hard workout yesterday. This is about this thing right here. I don't know if you can see it. Yeah. It's well, I have it also on my ear and the other ear. They're going away. It was red, itchy. I tend to get what's called I don't know if it's contact dermatitis, irritation in your skin inflames and it doesn't go away if you keep the irritant around it. I forget what Dr. Gray calls it. But I have very sensitive skin, obviously, and things kind of make it react. And I would usually go for, where is it? Like a hydrocortisone cream. This is from the doctor. Let me see. It is anti-inflammatory steroid cream. So I don't know if it's okay. It's a steroid cream. Desanide, 0.05%. But you know, this is, I would do it, it would go away for a bit, and then it would keep coming back. And it's like, something's wrong, you know. It's been, for my ear, it's been a couple of years. Like, it used to be just during the winter, if I don't lotion up, I'd get like the little patches of alligator skin on my back where I wouldn't apply the lotion, so I'd have to use like a urea cream to kind of get it away, and sometimes use a steroid cream to get it away, and then continue with moisturizing. But what I've been doing here is, first of all, I stopped washing my neck. After Dr. Gray, I like her YouTube channel a lot. There's a lot of information there, and I'm slowly learning. Because I tend to go all or nothing, and because of my personality, it's not very good. So I have to kind of calm down and realize that something like this takes a long time to go away. This has been about 2 weeks and it's fading. What I do is I don't wash, I just use water, you know, in the shower. At night I might use, I was using Cetaphil. Now I tried what Dr. Gray said, the Neutrogena, but it has scent in it. So anyways, the point is, I don't wash it that often. I try not to irritate it. I thought maybe it was the sunscreen, because I use a different one on my neck than I do on my face. But I don't want to have a white neck and then put some color on it, then it transfers to my clothes. And anyways, I'm experimenting. But what I do is I just, right after the shower, I'll just put a bit of Vaseline on it and on here. And then when I put on my shirt, I'll keep putting it on like obsessively. Whenever it transfers off and everything, and it does off, and so several times a day I'm really focusing on it until it gets to the point where I won't have to do that and just moisturizing will be okay. My ear flared up again, but now it seems to be going away, and I don't know why, because I was doing the same thing as this, but then it kind of went away. Started getting less cracked and itchy, and now I'm focusing on this ear a bit too, although this one never had anything. It just to be careful, be sure. And I would also have that on my private parts, not the front but the back. And they say, you know, don't use the steroid cream that much because it thins the skin out. So what do you do? And I would use talcum powder to keep it dry. But then it would get too dry and cracked. Then I tried to moisturize it, then it just like wreaks havoc. So now what I do is I had some baby bum cream, which I used to use tried to use as a sunscreen because it's zinc, but I don't anymore. And what I do is I'll dry it with talcum powder. Just a little bit, several times until it's dry, right after the shower. Sometimes I'll wait. If I'm in a rush, I won't. And then I'll make sure there's no clumps. And so it's just a light dusting, you know. And then I'll put the zinc cream and not scratch, because that irritates everything. So I've been conscious to not scratch it, to dry it off, maybe twice a day, maybe 3 times depending. Every time I go to the bathroom I will. So it's like you're changing a baby's bum, so it's like that's what you gotta do. And it's been calm, it's been good. So, not perfect, but it could be in my head and it could be what it is. Or I could have some former hemorrhoids, you know? I don't know. But what I'm trying to say is the daily rituals, not of an OCD, hopefully. This needs to be. Okay. So, just to keep things up. Sunscreen a few times a day, moisturizing my hair, oiling it, like everything just as habits to upkeep, because besides preservation of, I think it avoids things happening in the future. I'd rather prevent than to treat, if that makes sense. Even teeth. So, that's it. That's what I got.